I'm Neha from Erb'S Pilates. Today we're discussing about Erb'S Palsy, a condition which mainly affects the nerves in the arms and the shoulders. We'll be starting with some physiotherapy exercises for muscle activation and strengthening, and we'll progress it with Pilates. To know more about Erb'S Palsy, check out our blog on our website. We're going to be starting today with some lying down exercises. So the first exercise is going to be an overhead reach. So before we start, we're going to go into the key elements. So I want you to just take your shoulder blades away from the ears, bend your rib cage down, belly away from your t-shirt, and I want your spine in neutral. Now maintaining this, lift your arms overhead. You're going to lift your arms overhead, palms are facing towards each other. And now you're going to take your arms on. So both your arms all the way back, however you can take, maintaining the rib connect over the hips. So take it all the way back and all the way down. So let's do that for a couple of repetitions. So lift your arms up all the way, maintaining that rib cage on the bed. Stay there and down. So let's do a couple of more here. So lengthen through your arms without flaring your ribs, and you're going to take it down. Maybe one last time. All the way, keep this connect. Now we are lengthen and down and relax completely. So we're going to do a few exercises lying down prone. We're going to start with breaststroke prep 1 and 2. So first, Nishka, I want you to take both your arms by the side. Arms are facing towards each other. Tuck your tailbone up. Yeah. So belly away from the bed. Roll your shoulder blades back. And first now I want you to just slide your shoulder blades towards each other and down without squeezing the shoulder blades. So up and down. Perfect. So let's do this for a couple of more repetitions. I want you to work around sliding the shoulder blades towards each other, but again not squeezing them, and place it down. Give me one last and relax. Now we're going to progress it. Now as you lift your shoulder blades, you're going to lift both your arms up. You're going to lift your arms up as you take your shoulder blades down. So lift both your arms up together and down. The palms are facing towards each other. Now again, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, give me last 2, 4, and relax completely. Go ahead with your toes. Yeah. So just take the knees away from each other. Shift your weight forward, belly away, shoulder blades, and then drop the neck. Now you're going to just lengthen one arm onto the front wall. So you're going to just straighten, yes, and down. So now as you lengthen the arm, don't push into my fingers, and down. Lift, lengthen, and down. Like imagine you're trying to reach out to the front wall, and down. You're going to do one more, and now you're going to change your arms. You're maintaining, you're going to go forward. Give me last 2. Very good. Shift your weight. Give me one last. And down. Relax. We'll be working on one red spring. If it's too heavy, you let me know. So now I want you to take the straps behind you and put it in your shoulders. Like imagine the straps as a backpack. And you're going to take both the straps and put it in your shoulder blades. So you'll feel some kind of resistance in the shoulder blades, correcting the posture. Now both your arms are going to be in front. Palms are facing towards each other. Now we're just going to slide the shoulder blades out and place it back in. So imagine now you're just reaching forward onto the front mirror and you're bringing back. So let's do it for a couple of repetitions. Now when you're taking your arms forward, making sure the ribs are stacked over the hips, the shoulders are rolled back. We're working on all the stabilizing muscles here around the shoulder joint. Give me last 2. One last. Okay, now from here, going to go into an exercise called as arm scissors. You're going to stay here and just lift your left arm up and back to the center and your right arm up. And again, when you're doing this, make sure that you're not trying to open your rib cage. We're just working from the shoulder joint. Give me last 3. And try straightening your elbows as much as you can. Try keeping this connect. Give me one last. And relax completely. Okay, now I want you to grab the straps in your arms. So you can either go in the short straps or in the long straps. We're going to go into an exercise called as hugger tree. So I want you to just take your arms, so palms are facing upward. Just turn the palms towards each other, thumb are pointing upward, and now you're going to just open up and back to the center. Very good. Again, now I want you to imagine that you're trying to hug a tree, but again, don't go too wide because you don't want your chest out. You should be able to see both your arms with the corner of your eyes. So keep this connected. Yes, that's perfect. We're working a lot through the shoulder joint. Give me last 2. One last. And perfect. Now we're going to go to an exercise called as a dumb waiter. So your elbows are by the side. Imagine a lemon between your chest and your elbow, and you're just taking your arms out. And yes, that's perfect. Yeah, you're just moving from the elbow and not from the shoulders. We're working a lot through the rotator cuff muscles. Give me last 5. Keep the chest connect. You want the ribs stacked over the hips, belly away from your t-shirt. Give me last 2. One last 1. And relax completely. We're going to be working on one glute spring. If you feel this is too heavy, I'll knock you down. And we're going to be working a lot on your back muscles now. So grab the short straps. Before we start, what I want you to do, Nishma, is that I want you to sit heavy on both your sit bones. Keep your belly away from your t-shirt. Keep the ribs connect. Roll the shoulders back. We're setting that scapula, and now we're just going to press these straps back all the way towards the hip and focus on leaving it with control. Again, when you take your straps back, avoid leaning forward. Very good. Perfect. Try pressing more, yes, and leave it with control. Chin up. Yeah. Imagine there's a tomato on your chin and you don't want to squeeze it. Perfect. And let it go. Give me last 2. Press, press, press. One last one. And relax completely. So the next one, I'm going to just notch down the straight to a yellow. Now the palms are facing down. You're going to be at the shoulder level. Make sure that you're not lifting it above the shoulder level. Okay, and now you're going to just go into a V and you're going to come down back to the shoulder level. Now when you're doing this, to achieve that range, I don't want you to lift your shoulder blades up. So your shoulders are always away from the ears. Now again, let's do it. You're going to lift up and you're going to come down. Up and down. Now making sure the wrist is in neutral. You're not trying to bend or you're not flexing. Yes. Give me last 2. Perfect. Just yes. Lift up, lift up, lift up. One last one. Lift up and relax completely. Okay. Now we're going to be working on all fours. We are on one yellow spring. Now I want you to just take your shoulder blades away. Imagine there's a tray on your back. Now maintaining that tray, you're going to just take your knees towards your arms, maintaining that tray and release it with control. Now as you do this, I'm going to place my hands here. I'm going to push into my hands and take the knee towards your arms and release it. Just give me last 2 and release it. Very good. One last and relax completely. Okay, so I want you to roll down. Place your hands on your thighs. You're going to roll down your chin to the chest, chest over the belly, belly over your hips, and you're going to place your hands of the carriage. At the edge of the carriage. Yeah, so just get a better grip. And now you're going to just push the carriage away. That's it, 1 inch. Now you're going to just give a small movement, working through all these small muscles around your shoulder blades. You're going to take it all the way back, making sure that you're not dropping the neck. Give me last 5, last 4, 3, 2, and relax. Now we'll come isometric contraction. So before we start, I want you to sit equally on both your sit bones, equal weight distribution, and now you're going to just come pointing upward. You're just going to press your elbows onto the wall without changing the angle. So you press, 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 hold there, take this away, and again breathe. Again, you're going to press your elbow onto the wall, working through your shoulder muscles, and you're going to release it. Let's see. You're going to press, 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 press. Give me last 2. Again, press. 1 last. Now stay here, keep this connected, and now you're just going to take your arms away and back to the center. So you're going to maintain that pressure onto the wall. Yes, give me last 2. Give me 1 last, and relax completely.